All right, Shalom. First and foremost, all praises, glory, and infinite honors to our power, Yahweh, Bashemi Hawashai. Peace, love, and salutations to that came in the four corners of this earth, pushing his word with all truth and sincerity. Double honors to our apostles and elders of James Great Millstone who teach and rule well and continue to teach and rule well through the spirit and the power of Yahweh, Bashemi Hawashai. This is Nahal from the JMS Jamaica camp, and as you can see in the title of this one, dancehall and reggae artists are losing, moral for money. Before I begin, you so-called niggers, Latinos, and Native Americans are the true biblical Israelites according to the scripture. You so-called Jamaicans are predominantly from the tribe of Benjamin, and I say predominantly because we have been scattered throughout the entire world, right? So we have other people been scattered also, but out here in the Caribbean, we predominantly make up the tribe of Benjamin, right? And going into this dancehall and reggae artists are losing moral for money. I'm just basically building off this lesson that a elder brother did out here from Jamaica, the brother Yeshaya Benjamin's music or Benjamin's music on the decline in Europe. Pretty solid lesson indeed. I just wanted to add a little to a already solid and already edifying video. Right. So you so-called Jamaicans again are predominantly from the tribe of Benjamin. This is Genesis chapter 49 verse 27. It says, Benjamin shall raven as a wolf. In the morning he shall devour the prey, and at night he shall divide the spoil. And I just wanted to get a brief commentary, right, from Ellicott on this verse. It says, Benjamin, right, with this description of their ancestor agrees the character of his race, which was the most spirited and warlike of all the tribes of Israel. So Benjamin being as raven as a wolf was to it was a prophecy that was made upon you so-called Jamaicans, so-called Trinidadians, so-called uh, Caribbean residents or Caribbean persons that for the most part would be raven as a wolf. You would be crying out against the oppressor, against the wickedness of the system, against our enemies, right? And for the most part, for a lot of our history, our people, they have been, crying out against the wickedness that has been committed against our people in songs, right, in movies and poems, so on and so forth. However, coming over to this day and age, right, we have our people losing, or especially our dancehall and reggae music artists losing, their moral for money, right? Because now we're at a time where to speak out against certain things, right? You may not be able to get access to certain events. You may not be get access to part well for bookings. Right? You may not get money overall, right? You may be blacklisted. You may not have a job in that field anymore. So therefore, these artists they find themselves losing what they once believed in, changing what they once believed in, so that they can, make favor with the wicked of this world, starting with Esau, Edom, and their wicked agendas. Uh, Case in point, we have TOK, right? They cut ties with the song called Chichiman, right? Where it says, they say, and because we feel like the music should really unite people, we've made a decision not to perform the song because we don't want to offend any of our fans, Rashawn Bay C. Clark said on behalf of the recently reunited group. And if you listen um, to that song, it's basically a song that goes against the act of, faggotry or homosexuality, and I just have a few articles of the just to hit the main point. This says working for your honest bread. Pompey explained decision to accept Pride booking. Then we have Spice to headline Pride Toronto 2022 LGBTQ Festival. Then we have Jamaicans have mixed reaction to Coffee's performance in Sam Smith's Gimme video, which we know all what this video is about. And then we have this all as well. Buju Banton explains why he removed controversial song Boom Bye Bye from catalog. Now these are just a few of the artists, reggae and dancehall artists that have changed their ways so that they may be accepted by the alphabet community, that they may be given gigs, that their career can go further than where it is and not, take a nosedive. We have Sean Paul who has done the same thing, Beanie Man who has done the same thing as well, and a lot more of these artists, so really and truly what's happening, our people, they're losing their way. Scripture says, Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 33, why trimmest thou thy way to seek love? Therefore hast thou also taught the wicked ones thy ways. Also you change, your moral, you've changed your speech, you change your character, your way of life, the way how you carried yourself before. At one point you were against such wickedness, but now because of money, because of opportunity, you're willing to accept such wickedness, right? That's why scripture goes into Mark chapter 8, verse 36. It says, for what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the world and lose his own soul? And that's not the literal soul, right? That's his integrity, his moral, his character. What can you gain if you lose your integrity, right? You will gain the money and you lose the integrity. You will end up, regretting it, as a whole lot of these celebrities end up regretting the decisions that they've made, right? Kanye West sung a song about selling his soul for a happy meal. It was a crappy deal, something like that. Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? Yeah, what can you really give in exchange for integrity, in exchange for standing for what's right? Right? Not money, not gold, not silver, not food, not riches, not clothes, right? However, again, these artists, they're giving their soul for these material things, money, opportunities, gigs, their career soaring, so on and so forth. This is Sirach chapter 20, verse 9. It says, there is a sinner that goeth, sorry, that there is a sinner that had good success in evil things, and there is gain that returneth to loss. So the type of gain that you're getting, you will lose it, right? Because as it says in Mark, whatsoever man gain, that he shall lose. Let me see if I can get it. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, Mark 8:35. But whosoever shall lose his life for my sake and the gospels, the same shall save it, right? So whatever gain you get in this life, you you will lose it, you will turn to loss. There's a gift that shall not profit thee. There's a gift whose recompense is double, and a gift such as money, a gift such as a career opportunity will not profit you, right? It will not profit you just for you to lose, your integrity. You lose integrity for a gift that won't profit you. That's what you're doing, right? It says, even a fool when he holdeth his peace. Okay, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. It's not what I want. Proverbs chapter 17 and verse 23. A wicked man taketh a gift out of the bosom to pervert the ways of judgment. Let me see if I can get this in the NLT, right? It says the wicked take secret bribes to pervert the course of justice, and that's what Esau does. Esau bribe our people through gifts, through career opportunities, for them to lose, the integrity and the moral that they have, so that wickedness can strive. And that's happening with a lot of our people, our dancehall and reggae artists these days. They're losing their morals, changing their character, changing their beliefs, so that their career can skyrocket, so that they can make a little more money, and so that they can become rich and famous. So I'm just gonna leave it there. Either way, Lord's willing, this was edifying, giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bashmi Haushai, Bashma Kodesh. Shalom.